In today's video, we're going to talk about Joan Mir stating, "We either finish on the podium or on the ground." Now, speaking after the Malaysian Grand Prix, Mir said, "In terms of setup, we found something that allows me to ride in a better way. I can attack more with the front. I can turn the bike more going into the corners. But it is true, we still have some limitations. In terms of grip, we always struggle. And in tracks where grip is low, it becomes a very difficult weekend. So we're trying to improve that for next year to have a competitive package everywhere. But we have to be super happy with all the work that we've done from last year. Well, the 3 years that I've been in Honda. It's not about the short term, it's about the long term. Giving the information to the engineers, working together and trying to build a competitive package. And now we have to try and start enjoying this moment. But saying that, it's still too early to think about the top step." Now, look, Mir's not wrong here. It is too early to think about the top step. And yes, I know some anoraks are going to go, but Honda won this year. Honda won a wet race, which is a survival race that anyone could have won. Whoever stayed on the bike would have won the race, not about what bike performs the best. And I think what Mir is really talking here about is the consistency and having the competitive package at every Grand Prix, not just here and there. And that's realistically what they want. Now, if there's one rider that the ground has rushed up and hit in the face a lot this year, it is Joan Mir. You know, he's definitely had some rough and tumbles. But saying that, it's something that you can respect in a rider where the bike isn't quite there and he's pushing and pushing and pushing through it. He's not kind of backing off and settling, which I give an awful lot of credit to. Do you know what I mean? Yes, I've often said as well, though, that, you know, maybe he does need to roll off and finish a couple of races. I do believe that also. But you cannot blame someone for crashing while trying to make up the gap or push that little bit or find the true edge of the bike. And, you know, reading between the lines of what Mir is saying is that realistically, the bike is like a light switch. You know, you have the grip, you have the grip, you have the grip, and gone. You know, and no warnings, nothing you can do or think about it or come back to yourself and say, oh, well, I should have slowed down a tenth of a second. You got no indication that the tire was going to lose grip or anything like that. So it is a little bit of a weird one, but I definitely find Mir's mentality really good. But I would definitely love to know your thoughts. What do you think of Joan Mir's comments? Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video.